Hello, my name is Xenon the Tormentor, and today I will teach you about our race's history. It all started billions of years ago when the first tormentor, Obelisk, who was nearly immortal and arcane, created the first normal tormentor by splitting himself into multiple pieces, some male, some female. These people are known as the guardians of Obelisk. Millions of years passed, and there became a whole entire tormentor empire. Through the leadership of our leader, Obelisk, our race advanced to greatness. But a million years before now, all the resources in Middle Earth were gone. Due to this, the mighty Obelisk used all of his powers to break the dimensional barrier, transport all us tormentors from Middle Earth Dimension 3 to be saved from the dying planet. But sadly, he sacrificed himself in the process. We then arrived here at this place known as Middle Earth. This world was like ours, but different and more primitive. Now I'm going to show you some footage of our world, our original world, that has been scavenged by some of our high-tech scribes. Now welcome to Middle Earth. We're atop of the misty mountains, and I'm going to show you around. As you can see, these are goblin heads on a stick. We absolutely despise goblins, and we will tell you what we do to them sometime later. Now, let's go. We're going to see the throne room, the heart of the political system of Delta City, and the Tormentor Empire's capital city. There's a monarchy, and Obelisk rules the core empire. This is where most political decisions are made by the Obelisk and his guardians. The guardians are only his advisors. They have no real voice. The Obelisk is the only one that has the power to change the government. This is also where war decisions would be made, but we'll get into that later. All trials are held here, as the king is the only one that can make the decision. Now we will talk about the relationships with other filthy species on this world. The goblins are grumpy, disgusting creatures who are eating all my people. We hunt goblins roaming outside day and night as they are our primary source of food. Without other races, we are peaceful, as you can see in our guest room. This is where all international decisions made with ambassadors from other empires and species. We have peace with all races except goblins, but secretly we have a master plan to take over all of Middle Earth. Come now to our world. This is very deep underground because we don't want anyone to uncover our secret to take over the Earth. This is where all our planning is done, where all our weapons are created and stored. This is where most of our people are stationed, since we will put our plan into action soon. Now, I will show you a secret room that's under the throne room. The king lives right below the throne room in the room of the obelisk. This room is a sacred place that only the obelisk is permitted to enter. After 5,000 years, the obelisk is reborn, and the new rebirthed obelisk is granted the room and title. This is completed during the ceremony of rebirth, the day of the year that obelisk died. Things are given to the first obelisk, the immortal one, for sacrificing himself to bring the tormentors to Middle Earth Dimension 3. Using the last reserves of his power, he created the God Apple, which when eaten granted the users 5,000 years of life, but also transformed him into the original obelisk, ordering obelisk to live around 1,000 years. Before the obelisk dies, he chooses a worthy tormentor, and when reincarnated obelisk dies, he turns into golden apple, also known as the obelisk apple, which the new ruler eats and becomes a rebirthed obelisk due to photonic transformation. The celebration is celebrated annually for obelisk sacrificing himself to save the tormentors. The secret is only told to tormentors that belong to the high-end noble organization known as Guardian. The place you're seeing right now is where we tormentors celebrate for ceremonies and all. Now we shall go to the ration page, where people go to pick up their ration cards and food. The amount of food you get is equal to the amount of work your family does, since we are not communist pigs. To get your food, first you must present your ration card to the people at the front desk. Then you fly out to the second place where all the food is stored. Then you get a pick from a variety of foods, such as wheat, bones, goblin roast, goblin ribs, a horse. Here we are at the barracks. This is where most of the tormentors live, since every male that is not royal upper class is a soldier. The wives and children live with them. They have separate houses that look like Roshad or pyramids in the room. They hang from the ceiling and can only be accessed almost climbing up to them. All nobles live next to the room, and I've already told you where the king lives. Now we will fly to the library. The library is where most tormentors read or study. We also come here for gatherings if they are really small, since most tormentors are really intelligent and contribute to our society a lot. Now we will fly to the slaughterhouse. It is very nice, and we have top chefs to prepare coffee meals with veggies straight from the hills. In the goblin slaughterhouse, we have an easy mechanism to roast them. When we open the doors to put in the goblins, another door opens, which in turn pushes all the other goblins in the second pen to go into the lava you see here and be burned. The lava doesn't burn them to a crisp, and just roasts them and makes them very tender and good to eat. You should try some. Now that I've told you every secret of Tormentor Cup, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to dispose of you. We can't allow anyone to have these secrets. Goodbye.